I'm Jen and welcome to my studio, and today we're going to be doing a technique exercise. This is probably going to be like a short one, I guess, but this is supposed to give you the tools to practice a step that a lot of people really have been asking me for help with. On TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube, lots of people have been asking me for help with this step. It's wings. So I have this exercise that I do with my students in person, and I thought I would teach it to you guys here so that you can take it and use that to practice and start building your wings together. I say building together like it's Legos or something, but seriously, it's a process, and you have to master this part of it, then this part of it, then this part of it. I recently put together a tips for better wings video, and I put that on TikTok. I think it's on YouTube Shorts by now, probably. But it's probably on YouTube Shorts, Instagram, and TikTok. And it was tips for better wings. And it was these 4 tips. I think the biggest one that people asked about on that video was, but how do I relax? Because one of the tips was relax. Relax your feet, because if your feet are stiff, it is so much harder to do your wings. Yes, they have to be active. I have to do this brush, then this spike, then this step. I have to do all that. But they can't be stiff. And somebody actually commented on it and said, I can't stop being stiff. And I said, do you do other styles of dance? And she said, yeah, I do ballet. And I was like, not dogging on ballet. I'm not saying anything negative about ballet. But it does present a problem for wings and other steps in tap that require a loose foot, because when you do ballet, the minute you leave the floor, your foot points. You activate every muscle in your leg because you have to. Ballet is all about tightness and form and just beautiful, perfect lines. And tap dance is more about chill, relaxed rhythm and precision, but it's a different form of precision that you have to be relaxed for. And it's such a switch for a ballet dancer or somebody who's been trying to be a rockette or somebody who does jazz all the time. Contemporary sometimes allows you to be a little bit more loose. You have this sense of looseness. But a lot of times if you do ballet, the minute you leave the floor, bing, your foot is pointed. It is absolutely pointed. And that's hard to get rid of when you're about to do a wing, because you set up like you're gonna do a saute, right? Oh good, that wasn't that loud. The minute I left the floor, my feet pointed as much as they can in these shoes. My feet pointed, because you're setting up in this plie, and you think, even in 6th position, which is pretty much where we start a wing, right? The minute you leave the floor, you point your feet. That's hard to break if you've been doing ballet for 20 years and now you're trying tap. That's hard. So one of the biggest things to work on is just to relax. Now this exercise I'm going to show you helps with the movement of the wing. It helps with remembering to do the brush, the spank, the step. It helps you remember to do that. It works on the pattern that your feet need to make. It also helps you relax. And it also reminds you that there is a plie between every single wing. So, no more yammering from me. Let's go ahead and get started. So it starts with, when I teach wings, I always teach one foot first. I go, okay, you plie, then you brush, and as you brush, you kind of go out to the side of your tap to brush across the floor. Not all the way. You don't want the leather there. You don't want the leather on the floor. And you don't want to go so far that it's going to break your ankle or anything. It's not really going to, but you don't want to go that far. It's just a little side scrape of the tap. It's just on the side of the tap, okay? So you plie, you brush, you spank, you land. If you've never seen a wing before today, I do have a how to do wings tutorial in the step tutorial playlist down below in the description. Go to that first, for safety purposes especially. Go learn that first, then come back to this exercise, okay? So, you have the wing. The exercise goes and out, and out 2, and out 3, and out 4. And then you put your weight on it when it's and of 4. So, you start on 5, 6, 7, 8, and out 1, and out 2, and out 3, and out 4. I know I I counted that extremely wrong. And a 5, and a 6, and a 7, and a 8, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. There we go, I counted it right. You switch your weight on and a 4. You go to the next foot, and a 5, and a 6, and a 7, and a 8. Switch your weight on and a 8. So you do 4 to the right, 4 to the left, making sure you plie every single time, okay? So let's try that together. 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6, and a 7, and a 8. Good, let's try it one more time, a little bit slower, because I did go a little fast. And a 5, and a 6, and a 7, and a 8, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6, and a 7, and a 8. Awesome. So that's the first half of the exercise. 4 and then 4. The next part, you do 4 more, but you're going to alternate. So you make sure you put your weight on it both or every single time. So you have and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. Also, ideally, your heels are off the floor for this entire exercise. Ideally. It's great to do it at a bar. Like if you have a bar that you can put both hands on, it's a great exercise to do at a bar, especially if you're not ready to do them center and you need the leverage from the bar. Or just having something to help you with your balance until you have found your balance. So when we do the alternating, well, we just did and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6, and a 7, and a 8. Now we're ready to alternate. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. So it's right, change your weight, left, change your weight, right, change your weight, left, change your weight. So let's just try the alternating real quick. 5, and a 6, and a 7, and a 8, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. Good. So let's add that on. So we have right 4, left 4, alternate 4. Let's do it. 5, and a 6, and a 7, and a 8, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6, and a 7, and a 8, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. Good. Good. And you can go faster or slower as you need to when you're practicing on your own. Let's go a little bit slower. A little bit slower. It makes the balance harder. Let's go a little bit slower. And a 5, and a 6, and a 7, and a 8, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6, and a 7, and a 8, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. Good. Last part of this exercise. Plie and a wing, plie and a wing. I know a lot of people like to do jump and a wing. I like it for choreography. I don't like it for learning. Because sometimes when we jump, we don't plie enough. I am not in a usable plie right now. I have jumped, but I still need to plie after that jump, you know? A lot of times people are like, jump and a wing, and it doesn't like do anything. Sorry if those jumps were really, really loud. The mic was like, peek. I like to practice from a plie because it really helps make sure that every between wing is a plie. Very important. So instead of jump and a wing, I'm going to do plie and a wing. If you have mastered the art of jumping with a good plie, feel free to jump. So you just did 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 5 and 6, 7 and 8. So you have plie, try both feet, plie, try both feet. So we have 4 singles to the right, practicing the movement. 4 singles to the left, practicing the movement. 4 alternating, right, left, and then we give it a shot. Plie and a wing, plie and a wing. We're so used to jump and a wing, aren't we? Teachers, we're so used to jump and a wing. All right, so that's the whole exercise. We ready to try it? Let's give it a shot. So we'll do it slow, and then we'll pick it up. 5, and a 6, and a 7, and a 8, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6, and a 7, and a 8, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, 5, 6, 7, actually kind of fast, wasn't it? It's a little, it was moderate. All right, let's go slower than that, and then we'll go faster than that. So we started at Goldilocks. Now we're gonna go to It's Too Cold. Then we'll go to It's Too Hot, okay? I don't know why we started Goldilocks. So, there we go. 5, and a 6, and a 7, and a 8, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6, and a 7, and a 8, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, 5, 7. Good. All right, faster, faster. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6, and a 7, and a 8. Let's try it. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. 5, 6, 7. Awesome. I hope this exercise helps you. If you're a teacher, I hope this exercise helps your students. It definitely helps mine. During this whole video filming process, my fiance Sean has been sitting here drawing, right? And he doesn't know this, but he is going to be doing this exercise today to help him work on his wings. So, and now he's walking away. It's fine, no. It's a great exercise, and it really, really helps you with the pattern of movement that your feet need to make. It helps you practice making your feet more active in the movement. It helps you use your plie. It helps you relax your feet. And then, so those are 3 of the 4 tips that I posted about making your wings better. Relax your feet. Make sure that you have a usable plie. Plie is a verb, not a noun. And make sure that you are active in your movements. The 4th piece of advice that I gave was about your jump. Don't jump too high, don't jump too low. Find a happy medium, because if you're like, you know, you're not gonna, I hope nobody pauses right there because I make my face look really, really weird. You're gonna be way too far from the floor to make a sound. And if you don't jump enough, you're not gonna be able to get that separation of sound. So you gotta find your happy medium. And I can't tell you exactly how high that is. It's different for every person. Every person's jumps are different. I mean, look at like a ballet, look at like a ballet class. Like the boys are gonna just jump higher, and the girls, some girls I know jump really, really high. And then like any gender can jump like any height. It's just some people just jump higher, you know? So, anyway, you gotta find your happy medium that works for you. So hopefully you guys found this really, really helpful, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button and join the TAP fam. We've got technique exercises, we've got step tutorials. This is a technique exercise. We also have choreography that you can learn. I make little combinations to super fun songs from literally all genres and all decades of music, so definitely check it out. I've been doing this for about 2 years now, so there's 2 years worth of every single week I posted a choreography tutorial. So chances are I did a song you like. Chances are I did probably 10 songs you like, because that's, oh my god, if I've been doing this for over 2 years, that's over 104 different choreography tutorials. Sorry, I'm like, I just blew my mind. Like, that's over 104 choreography tutorials. And in the beginning, I started with like doing 2 different songs a week, so that's even more. Oh my goodness. All right, well anyway, there's probably something on this channel for you, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, hit the thumbs up button because it helps people find this channel easier, and the best way to support this channel is to subscribe. I can offer you so much more when I hit the next milestone of subscribers. So as soon as I'm able to do that, we are already working on the things that we're going to be offering. I'm so excited to do that, but we got to hit that milestone first. So make sure that you subscribe, tell your students to subscribe. This is a great resource, and it's all for you. It's all free, and it's all for you. So I hope you guys had a lot of fun with me today, and as always, thank you for dancing with me.